If you're a diabetic, there is a single carb that is not going to kick your blood sugar up. It's not going to kick your insulin up. And because of this, you're going to stay in fat burning mode. You're not going to put on fat and your energy is going to stay stable. You're also not going to have to worry about spiking. And what I want to show you is one of my favorite snacks. This is peanuts. And the carb that we're going to be talking about is fiber. So we know that fat and fiber affect your insulin as low as possible, carbs is as high as possible, and protein is somewhere in the middle. And this is the problem, right? Is that people will look at foods, fat loss coaches will look at foods and they will say, oh, this is 1,000 calories. So get your protein in and then you can eat whatever you like. But this doesn't work for people who have metabolic syndrome, who have insulin resistance, who have diabetes, who have hypertension, heart problems, obesity. And this is why I believe there's hundreds of millions of people who are suffering from these diseases. So if we take a look at these peanuts, okay? This has gone, in this whole serving, it has 4.5 grams of fiber. So what that means is that this is going to have a very, very, very tiny impact on your blood sugar. It's packed with healthy fats and it's packed with protein. And because of that fiber not triggering insulin, it means that your body is not going to be using those calories for fat storage, but rather deploying them to build up some muscle, brain function, power your organs, heal your body. Whereas if we took 5 grams of sliced apple, it's probably going to have about half of the fiber. And if we took 5 grams of carbs in the form of pure milk chocolate, it's going to kick up your insulin the highest. So they might all be 5 grams of carbs, they might all be 100 calories, but the amount of net carb is what affects how much insulin you release. And we know that if you have too much insulin sitting in the blood, it can damage your body and it can also promote insulin resistance. And the more resistant you become by experiencing too much insulin, the longer you will stay diabetic and the more your body will struggle to take carbs and to put it into your cell for fuel. So please take a look at the fiber content of the food that you are eating, because this determines how much insulin your body releases.